news from different categories. We'll discuss news from purely documentary educational point of view, strongly following the YouTube community guidelines. We'll discuss Iran and Iran nuclear deal and what is happening in White House right now. And we'll discuss the UFO files have been declassified, whether the aliens are real or not. We have created a poll for that. Please do take part in that poll as well. And we'll also discuss the Texas elections as well. Now, starting towards our main story, is that this is the convoy of Jerry Vance, the Vice President of USA, the convoy of Jerry Vance, which is heading towards the White House. And an emergency meeting has been called for discussing Iran a nuclear deal and what to do with Iran now, and will there be ceasefire as many major countries are taking or have taken the mediator roles, including Turkey, and the Turkish President Erdogan has also praised President Donald Trump on his efforts to secure peace, to which President Donald Trump has replied with thanks on his Truth Social post. An emergency meeting has been called by President Donald Trump, and this is the convoy of U.S. Vice President Jerry Vance heading towards the White House. And let's see what comes out of this meeting, emergency meeting. Will there be ceasefire, or will we see the restart of the war again? With that, let's couple this with that. Add another news that Iran has attacked the Erbil region in Iraq, and the Kurdish opposition forces have been targeted in Iraq. Kurdistan Freedom Party, an Iranian Kurdish opposition group based in Iraq's Kurdish region, they have been attacked by Iran, and these are the visuals of those, and you can see that the attack has taken place there. And do please make this session interactive, and do comment your thoughts on whether we'll see the war resuming, or we'll see the or we'll see ceasefire extended or a deal being signed, as Marco Rubio, who has hinted, and some news outlets have also reported that the deal is kind of being reached and is very near to be finalized. Will that happen, or we'll see we'll see the resuming of the war? Let's see what happens. And this is a very interesting flight data. The Russian planes are moving out of Iran and Turkmenistan regions, and this flight radar data suggests that Russians have kind of intel and information that something is might gonna happen, and something I mean that the war might start again, and that's why we have this flight data, and we can see that Russians are moving out of these regions in order to prevent being into this war. So that's why we see in flight data that Russian planes are moving out of the region. So this gives a kind of a hint that the war might resume again, which it shouldn't happen, because life of everyone is costly and not cheap. But on the other hand, the major outlets are also reporting that we might see a ceasefire, and Marco Rubio has also hinted that. This is some more visuals that Kurdistan opposition forces of Iran, who have headquarters in Iraq, have been attacked by Iran, and there are 2 dead and 17 injured. These are the visuals from that attack of Iran on that Kurdish forces in Iraq, which are opposition of Iran's government. And this is the visuals of that attack which has happened, and the situation is not looking good, or they don't exist. Please do comment on that and take part on the poll and make this session interactive kindly. So, Erbil, which was being attacked, and you can see here the situation is very and this region is being attacked by Iran. And the point I'm trying to make is that I will. This is the convoy of JD Vance, which is heading towards the convoy of JD Vance, which is heading towards the White House, and there it will be decided. And let's discuss the tweets from Senator Lindsey Graham. Let me take out those tweets from Senator Lindsey Graham. What he was trying to, the point he was trying to make. This was the recent post by President Donald Trump, and he said that Iran would be attacked from every side. He basically said that if Iran doesn't surrender, then we'll attack Iran from every side. This was the earlier tweet I was telling you about, that when President Trump thanked President Erdogan, and President Erdogan said that President Trump is the leader of the world, has been waiting for centuries. He doesn't just talk about strength; he embodies it. This was what President Erdogan said about President Trump, and President Trump said, "Thank you, President Erdogan." Now, this is the breaking news which I am sharing with you. This is the breaking news which I am sharing you, and let me read this breaking news for you and then explain it to you. And this has been posted by President Donald Trump in its Truth social media account. What Donald Trump says, that I am in the Oval Office at the White House, where we just had a very good call with President Mohammed bin Salman Al Saud of Saudi Arabia, Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan of the United Arab Emirates, Amir Tamim bin Hamad bin Khalifa Al Thani, Prime Minister Mohammed bin Abdul Rahman bin Jassim bin Jabir Al Thani, and Minister Al Saudi of Qatar, Field Marshal Syed Asim Munir Ahmad Shah of Pakistan, President Recep Tayyip Erdogan of Turkey, President Abdel Fattah al Sisi of Egypt, King Abdullah II of Jordan, and King Hamad bin Isa al Khalifa of Bahrain, concerning the Islamic Republic of Iran and all the things related to the Memorandum of Understanding pertaining to peace. An agreement has been largely negotiated, subject to finalization between the United States of America, the Islamic Republic of Iran, and the various other countries as listed separately. I had a call with the Prime Minister Netanyahu of Israel, which likewise went very well. Final aspects and details of the deal are currently being discussed and will be announced shortly. In addition to many other elements of the agreement, the Strait of Hormuz will be opened. Thank you for your attention to this matter, President Donald J. Trump. So this is a very big news, that what President Donald Trump has said here is that a deal has been kind of 90% finalized, and subject to little discussion is going on, or on side topics which are not that much important. The topics that are important do obviously include about the nuclear zero enrichment and the Strait of Hormuz. We don't know what has been decided upon these topics by both of the parties. But President Trump has said that President Trump has said that the Strait of Hormuz will be opened very soon. This is what Donald Trump has said. He said that the agreement is is being finalized and is largely finalized, and we'll see soon what has been finalized, and it will be announced shortly. So basically, this is good news, and Donald Trump confirms that a peace deal has been reached. President Donald Trump confirms that the peace deal has been reached. President Trump has confirmed that President Donald Trump has confirmed that the peace deal has been reached. This is the breaking news now, which we are sharing you, and he says that the draft and the agreement will be shared shortly, and it is largely finalized. And after it is fully finalized, that agreement would be shared with everyone shortly after it is fully finalized, which the agreement is largely finalized and is waiting for fully being finalized, and then the agreement would be shared to everyone, and the deal has been finally reached. The Strait of Hormuz will be opened. The rest of the points, what would be and the rest of the points and what would be the agreement, we'll know shortly when the agreement would be so the deal has been reached, and the deal has been reached, and this is what I am sharing the breaking news with you, that the deal has been reached, and uh, President Donald Trump has confirmed that the deal has been reached. President Donald Trump announces that the deal has been reached, and the agreement will be announced shortly. This is the good news that the war officially has ended. This is the good news that the war officially has ended. This is the good news that the war officially has ended. We are sharing you the breaking news that the war officially has ended, and the deal has largely been reached. The agreement has largely been finalized, and once it is fully finalized, it will be shared after that. When it is fully finalized, it has largely been reached, the agreement has largely been concluded, and it will be shared shortly. This is what the post on the Truth Social account of Donald Trump says, that so this is the good news, that there is a good news that the deal has finally been reached and concluded between Iran and uh, US. Agreement will be shared shortly, and the agreement has been reached between both the parties. So this is the good news from. This is the good news that the agreement has been reached. The agreement has been reached. The agreement has been reached, and the agreement has been finalized, and it would be shared shortly. This is what Donald Trump says, and he thanks the officials of UAE, Saudi Arabia, Turkey, Egypt, Pakistan, Turkey. He says thanks and appreciates every one of their efforts, and he says the agreement has been reached and finalized, and it would be shared shortly. The war with Iran has officially ended, and that's good news. And we'll once the agreement is shared, then we'll let you know the points of the agreement, and then we'll analyze that which party, whether it was a success for US or it was for Iran. And the point here is that the deal has been reached, and then when we analyze it afterwards, the agreement, the conditions of the agreement are made public. But one condition which Donald Trump has said, and he has made it public, that the Strait of Hormuz will remain open. Will it remain open unconditionally or conditionally? We don't know that. We'll know after the agreement will be made public. What about the nuclear and uranium enrichment of Iran? Whether Iran has surrendered it or not? We don't know about that. And what about the reparations which Iran was asking for US? We don't know about that too. And we'll tell you once that agreement is made public. And President Trump has said that the agreement will be made public shortly. The agreement will be made public shortly, but he has confirmed that the deal has been reached and the war is now officially over and the agreement will be made public. He also said that the president of Israel, Netanyahu, the prime minister of Israel, is also on board on this deal, and the deal has been finalized and reached, and the war is now has officially ended. We'll share you the agreement once we'll have once we have the copy of that agreement and once that is made public, and, and says that this would be announced shortly. Let's move towards next topic, and that is the most important topic. And recently UFO files have been released and made public.